That's Leviticus 13, Part 3. God continued giving instructions to Moses and Aaron, this time regarding head sores and chin sores. God said that if a man or woman has a sore on the head or the chin, then the priest must examine that person. If he observes a fine yellow hair in the sore and sees that the condition is more than skin deep, then the priest must pronounce the person ceremonially unclean, for he has scaly leprosy of the head or beard. But if the priest observes that the condition doesn't appear to be skin deep but there are no black hairs in the sore, then the person must be quarantined for 7 days. And on the 7th day, the sore must be examined again. And if the priest finds that the sore has not spread, and that there are no fine yellow hairs, and the condition appears to be only skin deep, then the person must shave off all hair, except the hair on the affected area. Then he must be quarantined again for another 7 days. And if on the 7th day the priest observes that the sore has not spread, and the condition doesn't seem to be more than skin deep, then the priest will pronounce the person ceremonially clean. But the person's clothing must be washed first before he can live normally. But if the sore spreads on the person's body after being declared ceremonially clean, then the priest must do another examination. If the priest observes that the sore has definitely spread, then there is no need to look for fine yellow hairs, for the infected person is now ceremonially unclean. But if the color of the sore does not change and black hairs have grown on it, then it has already healed. Then the priest must now pronounce the person ceremonially clean. Now, if a man or a woman has shiny white patches on the skin, then the priest must examine the person. And if the priest sees that the shiny patches are only pale white, then the person is ceremonially clean, for it is only a harmless skin rash. If a man loses his hair and his head becomes bald, he is still ceremonially clean. And if he loses hair on his forehead, he is still ceremonially clean, for he is only bald on the forehead. But if there are reddish white sore on the bald area, then this is a skin disease. The priest must then examine him. And if the priest finds swelling around the reddish white sore and it looks like a skin disease, then the man has been infected with a skin disease, and the priest will pronounce him ceremonially unclean. Then God said that those who suffer from a serious skin disease must tear their clothing and leave their head uncovered, but they must cover their mouth and shout, "Unclean, unclean." And as long as he has the serious skin disease, he will remain ceremonially unclean. And that's